Hello everyone, this is the Super Toffee Bros here, bringing you another episode of my Ni No Kuni 2, a Revenant Kingdom Let's Play. This is episode 5 in our series. Now, a couple things before we get started. First of all, you might notice my audio is different. That is because I just managed to get a new mic, that's right. Previously, I was using my headset mic, which is just plain rubbish. And yeah, I ordered a new one. It arrived early. It was estimated to arrive October 3rd, but it got here early, so neat. Second of all, this won't be the only gameplay content you see on my channel. That's right, I'm hopefully planning to expand and play other games, as like Terraria, what else is there? Some other RPGs, yeah, just several other games aside from just this. But for now, this is what we've got. So, yeah, this had more issues with the thumbnail, but I'll hopefully get that fixed eventually. So, let's get on with it. Also, once again, I am terrible at these accents, so, yeah, brace yourself. Bet you don't see many game makers doing this, eh? Why? Have you found anything, Lofty? Nothing much, no. Unless you count the biggest flippin' jumble awards and magic repellent doodads I've ever seen in my life. Other than that, what's nice? All smooth and shiny? Yeah, it's quality stuff, this. So, nothing's amiss at first glance, huh? I can see why you was happy for us to come take a look. All those wards and things mean that you couldn't influence the role using magic, wouldn't they? I guess so. What I'd really like to do is sneak a peek inside. But I get the feeling we won't make ourselves too popular if we smash the thing open.
How dare you!
Cease this outrage at once! Lady Luck's sacred statue is no place for your pet to play.
Oi!
Oi! What are you calling a pet, Palio? Master Pugnacious gave us permission to look at the die and to make sure there's no funny business going on. Ah, is that so? Very well, very well. The degree to which he ensures Lady Luck's unimpeachable integrity is admirable indeed. It sure is. I bet the statue must take some serious looking after, huh? And that die, too.
Oh, yes!
Exactly!
Oh, yes!
You're a young friend, but you understand much. Why, only recently, His Eminence became concerned at the decidedly worn condition of the die we had always used, and had it replaced with an entirely new one. And no expense was spared in its making. He dispatched a delegation of a most highly respected craftsmen to the deepest part of the forest, in search of the finest wood available. He did, huh?
Now then.
But listen to me chattering on. I am sure you are busy enough already without me bothering you. Nice to meet you, young man. Come on, I pressed up on the D-pad. That did not count as an A press. He meant the forest of Nihil, I suppose. Seems like he's going a mite overboard sending all these craftsmen so far out of the way, don't it? Do you think it was them who stuck all those notice thingies to the trees? I don't know, but I think we should go back there and look around a little more. Alright, let's head back to the forest of Nihil and hunt for clues. Alright, now, I didn't do any off-screen grinding before this episode. But I'll just let you know in advance. Also, something I should let you know is that, I don't know, at some point you might notice that I am not uploading. That is because I am going on a little bit of a trip. I will not be disclosing any information about that because it is personal. But anyways, let's go see now.
Hey!
You're back, eh? How'd it go with old Puggy? Well, we didn't quite manage to get your forest back yet. But we did find out the game is rigged all the way to the top.
Jinx!
I knew it! The crafty wee rosters! Now all we need to do is get some proof that there's... You haven't noticed me with Goldpaw doing anything strange in the woods lately, have you? Well, they were up to something over toward the old woods there. But to be honest, there were so many of the beggars traipsing in and out, I couldn't keep track of it all. Maybe that's where they're making the dice. Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Listen,
Hold your horses, laddie. You'll not be getting anywhere near the old woods unless you can cast Quicken Growth. What's that? It's a spell, you great bampot. You've never heard of it. Ah, kids these days. Here, I'll teach it to you. You learned Quicken Growth. And what kind of spell is it exactly? Honestly, Evan, are you that stupid? Can you not figure it out from the name? It makes plants grow fast. Get that weed beauty on a teeny tiny seed, and it'll be a tree as tall as a house before you can blink. They'll pass a pain to get through them that way. If you think that spelled a few toadstools, you'll find the going a good bit easier.
Ta!
Thanks for the tip, Twigwig.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Niall. Right, Joe. Looks like we're off to the old woods. I wouldn't have sounded so pleased about it if I were you. Monsters over that way have been a right pain in the neck lately. I mean, we've got a Lofty, and Batu, and a jar of dirt. If you get that reference, let me know. Because I had never known what that was until much more recently than it originated. Alright,
ready for this?
Alright, once again, deals the mushroom immediately. Ow. There we go. Alright. Ah, yes. So, you see these mushrooms here? You cast Quicken Growth. Now with that,
Gosh.
bigger, just like that.
Oi!
Or now we can make our own beyond wood. Alright, so basically this whole thing is just, oh, let's play our favorite game. Alright, so what we had for supper was a bowl of heartwarming wool. Don't you just love a nice meal of heartwarming wool? Or a piece of lumpen lumber for a meal? Full of fiber. Okay, I'm just gonna cut ahead in the video until we have made it to our destination. Alright, we have just made it to our destination. It honestly wasn't really that long of a trog. Anyways, we have got a 6th sensor. Now, before we go in, there's one thing I need to do. And that is to alter the tactic tweaker to focus on solid enemies. And you'll see why we did this in a second. So first off, save the game. Simple business as usual. And with that, oh look at that! There's a Higgledy stone.
Wow.
Oh, they've been busy.
Hmm.
So, this is where they're making the trick dice. How should we do this? Charge in shouting our heads off?
No.
No, we can't draw attention to ourselves. We need to slip in undetected and find out what they're doing. Hide yourself. Some swabs are coming. Why did they have to build it so far away?
Huh.
Fool. Any closer and the people of this city would surely discover it. They're from Goldpaw. They must be. I have a mighty fine idea all of a sudden. You know, I think I might be thinking what you're thinking. Oh? Are we gonna take their clothes? Huh? Oh. Yep, sounds like we're taking their clothes. Oh, we are. Man, I must say, we look good in those. Guess I should have expected as much from a pair of sky pirates. Are you sure this will work? Only one way to find out, lad. We'll keep watch out here. Off you go and sneak into that there dice factory. Just don't be too long, alright? Guess we don't have much choice. Come on. Danny and Batu stay behind to keep watch. Alright, into the dice factory we go. Oh no, there's a person coming. Oh. I was sure he was going to see through our disguise. Well, he didn't. Looks like this might just work.
All right.
We need at least two forms of proof. The first is something tying pugnacious directly to the deception. Some kind of documentary evidence would be ideal. The next is evidence of how they're manipulating the dice. My guess is they're not using magic.
Oh.
Really? But how else could it be done? Oh, there are ways. We have a few different techniques for manipulating things from a distance where I'm from. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody here had come up with something similar.
All
Yep,
right.
like a remote control. Alright, let's find that proof. Let's do it. These disguises should help us get close to the people who work here. Maybe we can pick up some clues. Alright. Let's go in here. Oh, that. What's this thing? There's plenty of notes on ordering materials and so on, but none of it proves that Pugnacious has done anything wrong. Okay. Well, let's see what's in here. Important item acquired! A set of signed instructions.
Oh.
Look at this! It was in the drawer. That's Pugnacious's signature at the bottom.
Uh-huh.
It looks like instructions on what he wants them to build. I'm guessing these were supposed to be destroyed. Luckily for us, somebody didn't do their job. Well, that's valuable proof. Or, we'll still need one more piece of proof. Or, the device for manipulating Lady Luck's dice that you were talking about? Yeah, there must be a prototype or a spare somewhere around here. Let's ask around. Now, as for those instructions, there could have been done for... Hold up, where's Roland? Are you kidding? Fine, I guess I'm going on without him. It's as I was saying. Or, the reason someone... Well, Roland said that they didn't do their job. Or, is it possible that it's called plot progression? Important item acquired. A remote device.
Ah.
Roland, look!
Huh.
This must be it. And based on all this stuff, it looks like what I thought. A remote control for Lady Luck's dice. Just like you said. A lucky guess. Anyhow, Pugnacious must have one of these. So this is how he keeps the taxes so high, and how he stole Niall's forest from him. It sure seems that way, and it's also how we're going to make him pay. That's everything we need. Come on, let's get out of here. Right, let's leave. Unauthorized intruders detected. Initiating attack sequence.
Oh my goodness!
Teddy! Batu!
Blimey!
Sorry, looks like we got rumbled. What's this horrible thing doing here anyway? I don't like our chances, girlie. Yeah, they're trapped.
Come on!
Then we have to help them. Alright, get out of those darn clothes and help them out. Mossy Monument, the architectural monstrosity.
Here goes nothing.
Now you notice here that
Eat
this is a
this.
solid enemy. That's why we adjust the attack. Ow. Okay, I should have. Honestly, I should have.
Take that!
Take that!
Alright. Straight in.
Wait! Grab this!
Aha! Look it down with a magic attack. And a watery barrage bow.
Oh.
Yeah. I thought me goose was cooked there for a second. Looks like the people in the factory didn't notice the racket either. We got lucky there. Well, did you find your precious proof? Yes, we found the device Pugnacious uses to control the die's movement. Ah, that's the stuff, lad. Now we can hang the swindling dog out to dry. We sure can. With this thing to help us, we'll be able to expose him for the fraud he is. Evan, I need you to be sure you're okay with what we're about to do. We'll be interfering directly in another country's affairs. If it doesn't go well for us, things could get ugly. And if they go really badly, you could be making an enemy of an entire nation. Are you willing to take that risk? Stealing from one's own people is unforgivable. We cannot stand by and let that happen. We have to give the citizens of Goldpaw their country back.
That's the stuff, man!
That's the spirit, Evan, lad!
Yeah!
Yeah, I knew you wouldn't let him walk all over them.
Oi!
Ye grow more kingly by the day, your majesty.
Uh-huh.
You really are starting to sound like a king, you know that? Alright, our leader has set out his policy. And now it's time to implement it. But first, we have a Higgledy Stone. Alright, a voice can be heard coming from the Higgledy Stone. Well met, traveler. Show me what you've got. Give me what I like and I will like you quite a lot. Hey, I know. I was talking about the mushrooms, isn't it? The sticky, slimy, funny, gunky ones. Alright, so we have 4 options. A mock toadstool, cobbler's nails, gunk shrooms, and moonbeam mushrooms. Now, obviously, it's referring to gunk shrooms. You try offering up a bunch of gunk shrooms. Well done, traveler! This is what I mean! That's the greatest offering that I have ever seen! Oh, it's a blue one this time! The Higgledy hidden inside stone comes flying out. Mutton Bane the Mushy! Alright, let's go check him out. Alright, so I don't need filigree. Let's see. So, what filigree does is he basically, his ability creates an energy field that boosts wind resistance. So, let's see, Mutton Bane the Mushy. Same thing, will occasionally create more Higgledies when attacked with their own element. Slightly decreases an enemy's physical defense for a period of time. Okay, that's actually quite useful. Higgledy Splash. A water spraying cannon appears and is used to blast the enemy. Sicker Quicker. Boosts the chance of the player inflicting status ailments when awakened. That is really useful. So, let's head back to Goldpaw. Luckily, we can just head there via the trapdoor. Man, these trapdoors are so useful. Imagine if they weren't in the game until much later. You'd have to just spend hours walking all the way somewhere and then all the way back. And it'd make fetch quests a pain. But with that, let's go talk to Pugnacious. I still cannot get over that bug-eyed look of his. Ah, you again. And did Lady Luck provide evidence of the dastardly machinations of which you imagined us guilty? Master Pugnacious, you have deceived Niall and your own people. The very people you're supposed to serve. More wild accusations? And where is your proof, Did you find evidence of trickery? Some ingenious device hidden somewhere inside Lady Luck, perhaps? Come on, you know we're on to you. Why not drop the act? There is no act to drop. I am innocent, as the fortune of Mistress herself will attest. Will she now, huh? That's not such a bad idea. I hear she's the one who passes judgment on legal matters around here. How does the trial sound?
Indeed.
It sounds like a very fine idea indeed. Yes, this is the way of Goldpaw. All matters of state, be they legal, political, or otherwise, are decided by the roll of the sacred dice. As the ruler of this great nation, I am more than willing to submit myself to the judgment of Lady Luck. But know that if I am found innocent, I shall treat your attempts at sedition with the gravity they deserve. You will be punished for crimes against the state. Do you accept my terms? We do. Then we will begin the preparations right away. Come to the square at the appointed time. That guy is suspicious. Alright, time for the main event. I'll leave this to you if you don't mind, Roland.
Sure.
I was hoping you'd say that. Alright, before we do that, we are going to save our progress. Just to be sure that we always have a save. That's important. Make sure you always have a save. The preparations are complete. The trial will get underway as soon as you have confirmed that you are ready. Well, shall we begin? Begin the trial. Very well. If you would please take your places. Oh, Roland's in his old outfit. I hereby convene the trial fortune of Master Pugnacious, Grand High Ruler of Goldpaw. Being the defendant, His Eminence will be unable to preside over this hearing. As such, it falls to me to discharge his duties. I hope you will forgive my doubtless clumsy efforts in this most unfamiliar role. The trial is underway? And with the Grand High Ruler in the dock, no less. What in the world could have happened? Why are you dressed like that, Roland? Because this is a court of law. The defendant, Master Pugnacious, Grand High Ruler of Goldpaw, bows his head before Lady Luck and submits to her judgment in this matter. Stands accused of dereliction of duty, specifically the knowing deception of his people. If the prosecution would like to begin by making its case. I intend to prove to this court that Master Pugnacious did knowingly and willingly the aid of the network of his most trusted retainers, defraud the very people with whose care he is entrusted. Further, it was shown that he distributed devices among his accomplices, which were used to carry out deception on a grand scale through the manipulation of dice rolls. I really should have grabbed some water before recording. I do not doubt that you have found evidence of some trifling chicanery among lower-level officials, but to allege that this administration as a whole is complicit in such behavior is preposterous. I do not, have not, and will never engage in dishonest practices of any kind, and to accuse me of such is to defame my character and call my good name into question. Perhaps you will permit those present to withhold judgment on the matter of your innocence until I have presented my proof. Roland offers up the set of signed instructions as proof.
But...
What is the meaning of this? I think you know very well. After all, this document was written by you, was it not? Ladies and gentlemen, I present the prosecution's key exhibit, written instructions for the assembly of manipulable dice, clearly signed by Master Pugnacious. Does the accused have anything to say in his defense?
No.
Only that my prior outburst was merely an expression of shock at the brazenness of this shameless act. I have never seen this document in my life. To stoop to the fabrication of evidence is a pitiful tactic indeed. It is forgery, plain and simple. Why don't we let Lady Luck be the judge of that? By all means! It seems that both sides are satisfied to entrust judgment on this matter to the Mistress of Fortune. May the die roll stand as the undisputed word of truth. Lady Luck, grant us an even number if this evidence be false. If it be otherwise, let the number be odd. Time to show the people of Goldpaw just how badly they've been misled. Alright.
even the evidence is judged to be false. Lady Luck has spoken.
Ow. Righto, Your Majesty.
Ha! Oh!
What is happening? The die. Something is wrong with the die.
Which brings us to the crux of the prosecution's case, that Master Pugnacious knowingly manipulated Lady Luck.
What? No!
Yeah, with this remote control thingy.
But this is... By the use of remote control, the outcome of Lady Luck's virals can be readily manipulated. The prosecution was able to visit the place where these devices are manufactured, and to procure one for its own purposes, namely the demonstration of this fraud. Master Pugnacious deliberately kept the taxes high and stole Niall's force from him, all using this horrible trick. Master Pugnacious, can this really be true? Cheat! Deceiver! Shame on you! You were the Grand High Roller! Don't you have anything to say for yourself? What is happening? What's going on? All that I did for Goldpaw. I had to make my nation rich! Richer than any other! It was the only way! The bond with his people is weakening. Soon, it will be time. That is a dragon.
What's that?
It's the Kingmaker, Longfang!
He doesn't look happy.
Oh, Longfang? Here in the city? But why?
Master Pugnacious, your right to rule has been tested and found wanting. My plan is complete. Your king's bond is mine!
Oh, dude, look at Lofty there in the background. The look of horror on his face. Oh! Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Wait!
Oh, and there goes that. You okay there? Guess not. Longfang, Butcher, Baker, Kingmaker! Are you kidding me? We have to fight this thing?
Huh?
Where are we? Flip! It's an interdimensional dimension, ain't it? And if we don't do something, it'll eat up this whole kingdom!
What?
Did we have the Longfang?
You went wrong there.
Oh, there, my boy! Come on! Let's knock some sense back into old Bitey, shall we? You just surely. That's alright, just the Kingmaker. It's a Kingmaker gone dually. This is Realm Wrecker. Don't be like that, man. But there's a will, there's a way. He's lost his marbles, ain't it? Which means they can't keep a lid on all that power. And what happens to power when you can't keep a lid on it? That's right, it comes flying out of you. And the places where it comes flying out are exactly the right places to wallet. And about that, and y'all heard them good and proper. Oh, and don't worry about knowing where these special spots are. If the old bomb's yours truly, you'll be able to see them no problem.
You ready for this?
6 spots. Realm Wreckers are Kingmakers that have lost control of their enormous power and run wild as a result. This power escapes from them in bright glowing bursts. The points from which this energy escapes are particularly vulnerable to attack. So, if you focus your assault on them, you'll deal a lot more damage. Alright, see here, Longfang is level 24. Which means that he is going to be doing a lot more. Which means he's a lot more. Oh, here's an important part. See this spot here? You have to destroy it. Pigmakers. Pigmakers are mysterious entities that absorb the power of Kingmakers, giving them the ability to exploit their weakness when enough of them gather together. They're born from items into which a Kingmaker has instilled its power. So, if you smash up anything a Kingmaker creates, you might just find some. When enough of them have appeared, a gold circle will surround them, and they'll beckon you over to press A and call on their always impressive assistant. Look! The Kingmakers!
Tiny!
Take that!
I need your help!
Alright, so you see here, this part, but here, below. That means to really push our axe into it.
I'm counting on you!
Hanging!
A fire for fire! Not even late for get over there. Alright. Alright. Look at that! We did half this health in one hit! Ow! Okay, honestly, I feel like pretty ow! Because we can just.
I need your help!
Okay, Oh, okay, those are, okay, that happened. Okay. Okay. Oh, I'm burnt. I am actually taking a bit of damage here. Ow! Okay, I am taking a bit of damage. Okay. He's moving back up. Alright. Alright, come on. Hey! Beat Longfang! That was surprisingly easy. Well, it's the first Kingmaker that we've gone up against. Yeah, that's right, we'll have to go up against all of them. And it ain't gonna be pretty. But yeah, that was easy. This here's the square, ain't it? Phew! We're back! I suppose that means Longfang really has calmed down. For now, at least. Guess we'd better tie up some loose ends, huh? I have done the unforgivable. My desire to lift my kingdom out of poverty became an all-consuming greed. That weakness made me vulnerable, and he exploited it. Who was he? The one who stole your king's bond? He came to me some months ago. He promised secret knowledge. Knowledge of ways in which our nation may be yet greater. And in return, he sought high office. It was easy to just decide to manipulate it. He gave me the means by which it might be done. When did I fall under his spell? And how? How could I have allowed such a thing to happen? He managed to calm the Kingmaker down, but without the king gone, things would be okay. You have brought us a little time. He will sleep a while yet. But in time, he will reawaken. And in the absence of the bond, he will seek to destroy our kingdom once again. But why? Curses scaly palatal. There ain't a jolly rhyme or reason to want such wanton savagery. Not now! Shh! Master Pugnacious, for the sake of your kingdom, for the sake of your bond, will you help us? Forgive me, I haven't even introduced myself properly. I am Evan Pettywhisker, of the House of Tildrum. I have formed a pact with the Kingmaker of the Cradle of Life, and mean to found a new nation in the Harlands. Will you stand with me? So this is what I sensed in you. It was plain to me from the first that you are no longer a child. But what is it that you propose? I want to protect our world. I want to make sure that nobody else has to lose what's most important to them. And I want you to help me. I will do all that I can, of course. I fear that he who stole my king's bond may not be satisfied with mine alone. This being so, we must stand together with our brother nations, or lose all that is most dear to us. With this in mind, I mean to return Niall's force to him. Return all that I stole. Word of my decision has been sent to Niall already, of course.
Thank you.
Really? Thank you so much, Master Pugnacious. Goldpaw will rise again, and its people with it. I wish you good fortune in your quest, friends. Alright. Let's head back to the Forest of Niall. Oh, new leaf book. Longfang in action. It was incredible. From out of nowhere, Longfang suddenly appeared in the sky. I never thought I would ever see a kingmaker in flesh. He did not stay long, but I'm truly grateful to have witnessed such an event. Oh, you have captured an incredible scene. But what was Longfang doing? It seems he appeared right after the trial. I'm still finding it difficult to accept what I have just seen. A party of outsiders put the Grand High Roller himself on trial. And it turns out they were right. He's been manipulating the dice and deceiving us all. Oh, I truly do not know what to believe. I heard the dice in the casino are all loaded too. Surely you are not serious. Surely this is a disgrace. How could the Grand High Roller do this? He made fools of us all. I am still reeling from the shock. Well, anyways, let's go talk to my owl.
Crevens?
Ye beauties, ye! Ye body wee beauties! I've got my force back, and it's all thanks to yourselves. You can have all the trees ye want. Knock yourselves out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now we can finally start building our kingdom. Wait. Now, Pugnacious said his king spawned stolen by a creepy snake-headed weirdo. You wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Jings!
Stolen? Jeez. This kingmaker must be tearing the place to pieces.
Aye!
I wanted to, sure enough. But we taught it a little lesson it won't forget. Goldpaw is safe. For now. King Spawn stealing's no mean feat, though. It didn't happen to be infusing things with an awfully filthy bug, did he? This sort of purple aura? That'll be the horned one's doing then, right enough. The horned one? The odd kingmaker of a place called Allegoria. An nasty piece of work and no mistake. Someone to be using the beastie's power with it. Have to mean.
Aye.
I kinda see it being anyone but tolerant. It's the king that shared a bond with the creature.
Uh-huh.
So we just need to go to this Allegoria place and get the bond back, right? You'll have a job doing that, I'm afraid. Allegoria has now existed for 2,000 or more years now. It disappeared along with the land which it stood.
Golly.
So, he's the king of a country that hasn't existed for centuries?
Ah!
What does that mean? Is he a ghost or something? Whatever it is, I say he's looking to pinch other spawns. And if he does that, the whole world will build with purple fog before you can say, we're doomed. The Pugnacious is right. He'll be trying to steal more king spawns. What are you looking at me like that for, man? Then we mustn't let him succeed. We can't let him bring back the horned one. Sure can't. But if we're going to stop him, we need the strength of the entire kingdom. A kingdom we haven't even started building yet. Then let's get to work, shall we? Time to get building the hearties. Alright, sounds like a plan right enough. I'd best come with you. You'll be needing my help. Really? Speaking of which, things will be getting underway by now, I reckon. Let's go see.
Look.
I smells a smell on the wind. That a progress. Seems the mangy dogs got tired of twiddling their thumbs.
Oh my!
Where did all these people come from? These guy hired greenlings, even a few people from Ding Dong Dell. They must all want to be citizens of our new amazing kingdom. That they must, right enough. How did the swabs even know to come a-knocking? You have me to thank for that, son. I didn't expect so many to turn out so soon, to be honest. I put the word out on the street, you can. We thank you for getting the old forest back, like. That's more than we could have hoped for. I think nothing of it. I only ask teeniest of favors in return. That you make me Minister of Finance. There's none can pinch a penny like I can. Now, I don't want to talk about the elephant in the room here, but you literally lost your entire forest over a dice roll. I think that sounds like a wonderful idea. Oh yeah, we're just gonna brush over that one detail that I just mentioned. So now, the Minister of Finance, I give them a spot to the Minister of Defense. The swab in charge of fighting, you mean? I like the sound of that a good deal. I guess I can be your advisor. I have a little experience from the country. I'm sure I can help out here and there. No, you'll be my chief counsel. I'm no politician, Roland. I shall need your help. Well, that's very kind of you, Evan. I don't know if I'll be... It's the King's job to appoint his ministers, correct? Then I hereby appoint you Chief Consul. Well, alright then. Chief Consul it is. By royal appointment. And then there's just Tanner.
Thank you.
Well then. No problem. Happy to see you finally taking the lead. I suppose I am, aren't I? I'm still not sure if I'll be up to the job, but I have to try. And thanks to all of you, I finally feel ready to. I'll try my best, for your sakes, and for mine. Lipman, I almost forgot! If we're building a kingdom, we need a proper tiny name, ain't it? To make things official, like. I've been doing some thinking about that.
I've decided to call our kingdom Evermore. Well, what do you think?
I think it'll work. Evermore, huh? I like it. Did you come up with that yourself? Oh no, it's from an ancient story. The story of a great kingdom whose people were so happy that they wished for it to last forever.
Huh.
Alright, Mr. King, you've named your country. Time to address your adoring citizens. Yarr.
Oi! Listen up, ye mangy curs. King Evan's got a rousing speech for you. Pay attention.
Huh? Thank you all. Building our new kingdom won't be easy, but we will build it. A beautiful, bountiful kingdom where everyone can live happily ever after. Wow. I want you all to join me on this journey. The road ahead may be a long one, but at the end of it, there is hope.
There's King Liua.
That wasn't half bad.
Nice speech, Evan. Couldn't have done better myself.
This is where it all begins. Here and now, our kingdom.
We're with you to the bitter end, lad. Come hell or high water.
Thank you, all of you.
So the people who had heeded Neil's call and flocked to the Heartlands set about building their new nation. And Evermore took its first faltering steps on the road to becoming a kingdom. A kingdom where everyone could live happily ever after, just as Aranella had wished. Or so they hoped.
Alright, here we are talking with the curious boy.
For someone with a brand new kingdom, you don't look very happy.
Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. I actually rewatched someone play through Ni No Kuni 2 from start to finish. So that's why I know some things about what levels I should be aiming for when I do my grinding sessions. And I also know who the curious boy is, but I am not going to tell you because obvious spoilers. You'll just have to wait till the end.
I am happy, but I'm worried. There's still so much we don't know. And now there's a force bent on destroying our whole world. How can I ever hope to overcome something like that?
You can't, on your own. But you're not on your own, are you?
No, not anymore. I have friends beside me, the best friends I could ever hope for.
That's right. So turn to them when you need to, and take it one step at a time. You'll get there in the end.
I suppose so. I can only do my best after all.
Exactly. And your best is only going to get better. I'll see you again soon, Evan.
Yes, see you soon.
Save your progress? Yes. Evermore. Doesn't look like much, but it's what it is.
Huh.
Evermore is beginning to look like a real kingdom. It is, isn't it? I think it's time we had a little talk about your country needs to be run, if that's alright with you. Of course it is. I'll gather everyone together.
Chapter 4. Ferdinand, Mighty Ferdinand.
Wonder who that is.
Alright.
The castle's ready, and things are coming along nicely, which means it's time to get down to the business of running your new nation. We'll need to set up all the various ministries that this place will need to grow into a fully fledged kingdom, and we'll need to assign the right people to the right task. Aye, lad, the controlled chaos of the Sky Pirates ain't for everybody. They're taking a census of all your citizens, listed up who's skilled at what. Deciding who will work where is up to you, though. That's a job for a king. So we'll need to think about which roles will suit particular people and assign them accordingly. That's right. Give it a try. You'll learn fastest by doing. Just take a seat on your throne and start giving some orders. Well, this isn't much of a castle yet, but whatever. Oh, did you hear that? That was Leafbook. But we'll worry about that in a second. Evan can sit down on his throne in Evermore Castle and issue orders to his subjects to help his kingdom grow and prosper, and in turn make his adventures easier. By building facilities, assigning citizens to run them, and having them carry out research into new technologies and techniques, he can open up a whole world of possibilities. The facilities include shops, outfitters, and many others. King's Guilders. These guilders are the currency of kingdom management, and are entirely separate from the main guilders Evan and his friends can earn elsewhere. They are necessary for kingdom building, from creating new facilities, to upgrading them, to carrying out research. Why not claim your first clutch? Go to your kingdom's coffers and grab them. As you can see here, we have 2,500. The tireless efforts of your citizens have earned you a total of 2,500 kg. Kingdom is growing every day. Long may it continue. They'll gradually accumulate as your citizens go about their business, and you can collect them from your kingdom's coffers as and when you need them. You'll be surprised how quickly they can build up, especially once your kingdom's influence starts to grow. So check back regularly to see how things are looking. You may also be able to earn extra King's Guilders by solving the various day-to-day problems of your beloved citizens. You see how many you've collected in the main menu, so you don't have to go back to check every single time. Alright, time to build facilities. So this is basically just a long tutorial. So, we can build facilities. Currently, we only have access to these 4. So, let's build them. Evermore Spellworks. Build facility. Evermore Spellworks completed. Next, let's build Evermore Outfitters. This is for armor. Is very, very helpful. Next up, Evermore Weapon Workshop. And lastly, the Higglery. Research Higgledies. And it also allows you to improve them. Kingdom Development Research. Assignment and leveling up personnel. Alright, this is important, everyone. Listen up. In order to carry out research, you'll need the right personnel. Every citizen is different and will be suited to different work. You can see which kind of work suits someone best by looking at their ratings under 4 separate categories: War, Ingenuity, Spritecraft, and Conjuring. Their suitability for a given type of task is known as IQ. For example, you need someone with a high IQ where military matters are concerned to carry out weapons research. They will also have their own special skills as an individual. These can have various beneficial effects and can greatly influence where you might choose to assign them. Citizens assigned to facilities will earn more experience the longer they work there, eventually earning the right to have their levels upgraded. Leveling up a citizen will increase their IQ and gathering speed, making them more useful. Alright, so let's first go over to the Weapons Workshop and go to Personnel. So you can see here, these are the 3 options we have. So, in order to do research here, we need 100 IQ. So, we'll also throw you in there as well. So now, that will start researching, and it'll obviously be really stinking quick. Complete research. Research in the level 1 melee weapon development has been completed. Good, it looks like your research is complete, but running a kingdom isn't just about research. Certain facilities such as farms and mines will allow you to amass materials by assigning personnel to work there and gather them. Items can be collected from your stores, which are accessible from the menu. Don't forget to claim your fair share of the bounty of the realm. They only hold so much, so you'll need to enter them regularly in order for your item-producing facilities to keep providing you with goods. So yeah, and those are just the basics. Thus ending the tutorial. So there's ministries in charge of weapons and armor, and one in charge of magic, and even one for Higgledies? There are. Speaking of which, we don't have anybody skilled in Higgledy management to head up that team right now. Short of sprite savvy, are we? We are. But without it, we won't be making any developments in that area anytime soon. What we need to do is recruit somebody. Just have to think of the right person. Ah, what about Auntie Martha? Who's she when she's at home? a friend we made on the way to Cloud Coil Canyon. I doubt anybody knows about more about those little guys than she does. Perfect. Then let's go speak to her right away. To Martha's cottage. Alright. Next up, let's go read Leaf Book. Treasure Time, Part 1. Have a good look at this photo. I fit in something very special, and now it's up to you to find it. First person to track down the treasure gets to keep it. Come on, what are you waiting for? Where is it? You have to tell us. Couldn't you give us a little hint? What's you hidden? Tell us. After discussing the matters now, we've decided to leave the dice factory as it is, in case any curious visitors would like to look around. We hope it will serve to educate future generations about this deeply regrettable episode. You can't keep a good king down, it seems. And sure enough, Evan has bounced back in his building. Kingdom called Evermore with a little help from his faithful friend Roland. I don't know about you, but I, for one, am expecting great things. Yay, Prince Evan's alive! Seriously? Wow, just wow! I am ashamed to say I was sure he was dead. The person who saw him earlier was right. He's building a new kingdom? Really? So he's planning to get Ding Dong Dao back? But a kingdom needs a kingmaker, doesn't it? Indeed, what is he planning to do about that? Evermore is a fine name for a kingdom. Actually. Okay, there we go. Now, sadly, I have to regretfully inform you that we have run out of time. So, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to smash that subscribe button. And to be notified about all my latest videos, hit that notification bell. Also, I don't know what my next video will be. Maybe it will be more Ni No Kuni, or maybe it will be something else entirely. I don't know. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.